The tour has officially kicked off. We've spent the past 2 weeks in the beautiful city of Seattle. We hosted 2 meetups. We opened our pop-up shop twice, despite the rain, and we interviewed 4 people for our video series.
The highlights include our Mexican housemate Rowen, who would serenade us with Backstreet Boys songs, a drunken bartender at our mobile pop-up shop who loved it so much that he couldn't stop dropping the F-bomb, a really honest lunch with a longtime supporter, seeing the sights of Seattle, and catching up with old friends.
We also got to talk to people on the streets of Seattle, and last week we took the opportunity to ask them one question. What does sustainable fashion mean to you?
Pieces of clothing that don't just get thrown away.
The best thing I can think of is hemp.
Producing fashion that is less impact as it can be on the environment.
Something that I can wear and feel good about.
I've never heard of it.
Clothing that you know where it came from and you know where it's going to when you're done, and you can make the 2 ends of that loop touch somehow.
I could guess things that you don't need to throw away, things that you can wear throughout the seasons.
You'll also hear sustainable fashion described as eco-fashion, ethical fashion, or green fashion.
What's eco-fashion for you? 8 out of 10 will say, oh, organic cotton. It's just the material, which is, yes, but it's a tiny part of what makes the product ethical or conscious or responsible.
All of these mean a garment that's produced with the entire life cycle of that garment in mind.
In other words, where did that piece of clothing come from? How long are you going to wear it? How did it get to your closet? And what's going to happen when you don't want to wear it anymore?
Waste in any form is just dollars out the window. So there's a tremendous amount of opportunity looking at waste in general and figuring out how do you repurpose waste.
Sustainable fashion looks at all of these things. It uses fabric that's either recycled or not contaminated with pesticides or GMO seeds. It uses forward-thinking manufacturing that doesn't create a lot of waste or pollution.
It utilizes smart design, classic, versatile pieces that can be worn more than once versus trendy, disposable ones.
The last couple years I've really noticed a lot more designers using recycled materials, and it's really cool because it's like paint. So everyone has their own take on it, you know. Yes, it's recycled, but everyone has a different aesthetic.
And it considers the people that go into each step of making your clothing.
The concept that's come out of this is mindful consuming, and nobody puts mindfulness and consuming in the same breath because, you know, you can't be consuming and be mindful. It's like, no, you can, I think.
Sustainability is a system of longevity that considers everything and everyone that's involved.
I would encourage people to make sure that they can get more than one season's worth of wear out of it.
On Sunday, we headed to Portland, where we're going to be posted up until about mid-July. We are hosting 2 meetups, opening our mobile pop-up shop again, and attending an unconventional conference called the World Domination Summit.
We're also gearing up for some bigger events in Portland with other sustainable fashion labels, and we're also participating in a flash mob fashion show. So if you're in Portland, be sure to come by and say hi. And for everyone else, we'll be sure to keep you posted with life on the road.